So it's 4:30 in the morning. Yeah. So funny. Everybody wants to make war with me. Just point out stuff that doesn't fit. So man's told to have his opinion and express it, ain't he? In a free country, Democrats, democracy, and all that jazz. Let me say this. I didn't know what I'm going to talk about. Stronger today than I've ever felt in my life. Like physically stronger, mentally stronger, more enthusiastic about being alive now than I've ever been before. Well, certainly not that my adversaries have gotten any kinder. No, I'm trying not to blow the lights while I'm having this little talk. Poor Trump. He was gonna have this world kiss his ass. They were gonna line up to kiss his ass. Trillion here, trillion there. Goose to Saudis for a trillion. That's not what a king looks like. Okay, so that's what a man who's chosen to be godless looks like. He has no anchor in a storm. He's blown hither and thither by the winds of pomp and circumstance and deranged, deluded nimbo funds deluding themselves into concluding that they're obviously entitled to. I mean, I have so much worthless shit. I've got to be. God's got to love me more than everybody else, right? Being cash is the make of a man, is it not? See this stuff. Like the richest man on earth. Elon Musk claims it. Everybody else is claiming, or it's easy to claim, that Elon Musk is the richest man on earth. Who's the richest man on earth? Do you know who the richest man on earth is? There's people a lot richer than him. Anyway, desperate for attention, like of every kind. He doesn't care how sleazy it is. Anyway, I just think that my kids deserve a little more respect than their witless offerings that they're being exposed to today. Like it just really irks me to see this sneaky, mean spirited, nasty little law seekers pretending to thrive. No matter what they do, no matter what they get, it's never enough. It's never, and this deal, the next deal is going to be, and then my life is going to turn out. Anyway, I never imposed my thoughts on anyone. I never said anybody had to listen to me. I never tried to seek followers. I never pined away about influencing people. It's just, like, this is what you want to have in your heart and your life. I think it matters more than what you got stashed in somebody else's bank accounts. So, well, cheap and illusory gains. You ever notice criminals rarely get generationally wealthy? If somebody is doing wrong, they know inside themselves they're doing. Like I sold a lot of pot in my life, but I never inside myself. I granted myself an exception to that statute law. I felt entitled to make that determination because I was quite willing to pay whatever price it was in order for me to exercise that right. I understood the cost benefit scenario, and I agreed to play with it. So when I got caught, I didn't whine about it. I didn't negotiate for somebody else to do my time or pay my expenses. I knew there was going to be moments beyond that period for me when I would really regret doing that more than I would like to admit. And so I'm very, very glad that I didn't do that. Not once. Was there anybody that could say I ever stole from them? A good opinion of somebody else for somebody else. Insulting presuppositions at logic, known colloquially as lies. Why don't they satisfy the same as truth? Yeah, like two people are speaking the same antithetical policies about the same thing. One of them's telling the truth, one isn't. Usually, most folks, I would theorize, have about a 70% kill rate, being able to spot false preachers, false doctrine. But the doctrine that yields an immediate feel good is generally based in resentment. Now, resentments are not healthy for a human being, not much at all, but they're a quick fix. They give me instant nourishment for a spirit that's so dehydrated from its fear of losing control of something that they have no control over anyway. Desperate, afraid to lose control of life. They never, ever, ever manage to gain control. It's not man's job. Anyway, I don't want to go on. I can go on for hours, really. Anyway, this is your King of Kings speaking with you again today. It's Thursday, I think. Wednesday or Thursday. First week in February 2026. And I'm up. Can't dream of sleeping and sadly have nobody else to talk to. And you have a good night.